Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mandy. In today's video, we are going to talk about the character with the mouth radical. Now let's get your 填字歌 ready and the pens ready. First of all, as usual, we need to distinguish the mouth character and the mouth radical. Okay, so first of all, the mouth character. As a character, it should cover the whole box. Okay, so the mouth character is like a square, it covers the whole box. As for the mouth radical, radical is part of the character, so it covers part of the box. So it's on the left part of it, usually. And sometimes it could be on the top, and sometimes it could be in the bottom, and sometimes it could be just somewhere in the character. All right, it's quite flexible, but the most commonly seen one is the mouth radical on the left part. Here is a picture of the evolution of the mouth character. So obviously, it's evolved from a picture of the mouth. And mouth radical is related to the mouth and mouth movement. That's a very wide topic. So I sort them out in the following categories. Category 1 is about the body part. For example, this is 舌. The pinyin is 舌, and it means the tongue. Second word is 嘴. We have the mouth radical on the left, and on the top right it's quite complicated, and top bottom this is 嘴. It means mouth. Okay, so this is mouth and this is mouth. What's the difference? Yeah, so technically this one is more literal and formal, like when you talk about the medical stuff, then you would use this more often. As for the 嘴, it's more spoken and informal. Like when you talk about someone's mouth in everyday life, we usually use this one instead of this one. So in conclusion, this one is more formal and literal, and this one is more casual and informal. And the third word is 喉咙. Hou, mouth radical, and a people radical. Whew. And 龙, mouth radical. So this is 喉咙, and 喉咙 means throat. In the whole character, so this part actually is also whole. It serves as a sound radical. And also here, this is 龙. It also serves as sound radical. 喉咙. So category 2, it's related to the basic needs with mouth movement. There's a lot of words under these categories. First one is the one that we know very well, eat, 吃. Mouth radical, pretending here is someone's head and he opened his mouth wide. 吃, eat, right? We've practiced it before in the food words. And the second word is 喝, drink. We have the mouth radical here, and then on top, and then make sure this is big enough, then the people. This is not a very good example. You feel like the left part and the right part, there's a huge gap between them. No. This is bad example. Sorry. Let me write again. Okay, they should be closer to each other. Okay, mouth radical and then make sure this is big enough. People, support. Very good, much better. This is 喝. 喝 means drink, because you use your mouth to drink, right? This is also your basic need. And the third one is 吞. And we can put the mouth radical in the bottom. This is 吞. And you see the mouth is so big, it means swallow. 吞 means swallow. Actually, swallow is an interesting word. This upper part of it, this is 天, and 天 means sky. And we all know that in the bottom, this is the mouth, right? So think about it. Oh, so this is my made-up story, okay? It's not the origin of it. Okay, so here's your mouth. You're so hungry. You feel like you can swallow the whole planet. So you swallow the sky. Mouth, sky. You're so hungry. You swallow the sky. Swallow the whole planet, right? You get my meaning? Move on to the next one. We have swallow, of course, and we have vomit, 吐. We have the mouth radical here on the left, and then 1, 2, 3. This is 吐, and it means vomit. And this is something also very interesting to talk about. We see here is the mouth radical, and on the right, actually this part is 吐. Okay, so, okay, I know. It serves as a sound radical. I get that. And here's something very interesting. The 吐, the meaning of it, it means the dirt or ground. So isn't it interesting when you vomit? So the things come out from your mouth and spilled on the ground. Yeah. That's not the real origin of it, but I think that's something very interesting to share, and it could help you to remember it easier. Okay, and move on to the next one is 叫. 叫 on the left, mouth radical, and then 1, 2. This is 叫, and it means call, like 我叫 Mandy. I called Mandy, which means my name is Mandy. I am Mandy. Okay? And 叫 could also mean shout. Of course, you use your mouth to call someone, and you use your mouth to shout, for sure. And the next one I would like to share with you is who. Mouth radical. Okay, this is who, and who means breathe out. Breathe out. Let me guide you to the next character, which is C. This is C, which means breathe in. Okay, so to say breathe in Chinese, we say 呼吸, 呼吸, which means breathe. But separately, 呼 means breathe out, and 吸 means breathe in. I know, like, don't you use your nose to breathe? Well, yeah, and also you can use your mouth to breathe, right? Okay, move on to the next categories is the advanced mouth movement. Oh. Okay, so what type of advanced mouth movement? That would be 唱. Mouth radical. This one smaller. And write it again, but bigger. 唱, which means sing. Yeah, singing is something that requires a lot of skills, right? I'm a very bad singer. I can't sing. I'm so jealous of the people that can sing well. Anyway, so back to this. These words is interesting. So we have, this is the sun radical. This is the sun radical. And we have a smaller sun and a bigger sun. Put them all together in 唱. And now it serves as a sound radical in the 唱. But we will talk a lot more about the sun radical in the future lessons very soon. Stay tuned. Speaking of singing, I have to introduce you the next character, which is the mouth radical, and then the bird radical. Mouth and bird is 鸣. Okay, so this is the bird radical. So, mouth and bird, what does that mean? Yeah, it means the bird sing. Bird sing. Yeah, actually it has a lot more other meaning. For example, now it could also refers to whistle, like the machine whistle, but normally the mean refers to the bird sing. Move on to the category 4. The mouth radical also related to mood particle. Wait a second. What is mood particles? Simply put it, mood particle is a type of words that express your feeling in a subtle way. The feelings could be happy, doubt, question, stress, surprise, approval, and so on, depending on different situation. So here are a list of the mood particles. They could be a, la, wa, ya, wo, na, ba. Okay, there's a lot of them, and I just list out some of them, and there's more. But there's one thing in common. A lot of them have the neutral tone, so there's no tone marks on the pinyin. And every one of them can express different feelings depending on that specific situation. It's all based on the context, all right? As for the character itself, like ah could express the feeling of happy, stress, surprise, etc. But if you don't have a sentence here, I can't really tell you what does it mean. Okay? They're all depend on the context. Okay, so that's all the words that I would like to introduce to you today. And my advice, as usual, you have a piece of paper and collect all the character with the mouth radical. That could help you to recognize them and distinguish them, like especially for those very similar character. All right. So if you need that page of collection, you can download it from my website. It's for free. So I'll drop the link down below in the description box. Alright, so that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoy it and it helps you to memorize the character with the mouth radical. I'm Mandy and I will see you in the next video.